If you've been feeling drained, like you've been holding too much for too long, stay here. You don't have to carry everything tonight. Sometimes strength appears in a different form, not in pushing forward, but in standing still long enough for your energy to return. There is a quiet kind of power already within you, a strength that doesn't strain, a steadiness that doesn't prove itself. Feel the ground beneath you, wide open land under steady light. Stone resting calmly in the warmth of the sun. Dry air touching the skin, balanced, clear. Nothing here is rushing. The stone does not push to remain standing. It simply holds its place. And the strength inside you can feel like this, steady, grounded, already here. Let yourself rest inside that steadiness now. Let the breath settle the way it naturally does when your body recognizes solid ground beneath it. There is a dryness to the air here, sun-warmed, clean, steady. It moves gently across your skin and enters the lungs with a quiet warmth that feels grounded and calm. The inhale arrives easily. Air gathers slowly through the chest, touching the ribs, spreading through the lungs like warmth resting across stone. Nothing pushes the breath. It knows how to move. And when the exhale leaves, it settles downward, not falling away, lowering, resting, like fine dust drifting back to earth after a moment in the wind. The sound beneath this space deepens now, Your breathing begins to match that depth. Inhale, steady. Exhale, grounded. The rhythm becomes simple. Breath arriving, breath settling. The ground remains firm. The air remains balanced. The light remains steady. Nothing here rushes, and your breathing no longer needs to rush either. It moves calmly, supported, even. And with each slow breath, stillness begins to gather naturally. A steady kind of strength, the kind that grows when nothing needs to be forced. Your stillness is strength. Let the body begin to settle now. The forehead softens first. A quiet alertness has lived there for a long time, a subtle readiness that stayed active through long days and unfinished thoughts. That alertness can ease. The skin across the brow smooths slowly. The space between the eyebrows widens. Your eyes rest more fully in their sockets. Nothing needs to be watched right now. Awareness turns inward instead, steady and calm. The jaw begins to loosen. Teeth resting apart. tongue heavy and relaxed. The throat open and easy. That quiet bracing your body carried, the small preparation for what might come next, can dissolve now. The shoulders follow. They lower gradually, as though gravity has finally been given permission to help. There may have been a constant readiness there, a strength that stayed lifted long after it was needed. Let that lift soften. The upper chest broadens gently. Breath moves through this space with ease. You are not pushing forward. You are not holding yourself up through effort. You are simply here. The ribs widen with each inhale. They settle again with each exhale. In this slow rhythm, a deeper steadiness begins to gather. Not loud, not dramatic, just present. Warmth spreads through the center of the body. The belly softens. Muscles that carried the weight of pressure release gradually into support. The ground beneath you remains firm. Open land stretches quietly in every direction. Stone holds the warmth of steady sunlight. Dry air rests calmly against your skin. Nothing here strains to remain standing. The stone simply holds its place, solid, steady, completely at ease in its own weight. Now allow the legs to settle more fully. Thighs resting into gravity. Knees loose and unguarded. Calves unwinding slowly. And the feet firm against steady ground. There is a powerful kind of strength in this stillness, the kind that stands calmly in open space without needing to push or prove itself. Burnout begins to loosen when the body realizes it no longer has to carry everything alone. Old tension releases piece by piece. Muscles soften. Breath continues its slow, steady rhythm. And gradually, your whole body begins to feel placed, balanced, supported. You find yourself standing in an open stretch of land. Earth tones spread gently in every direction. Warm browns, muted clay, quiet layers of sun-warmed ground. The horizon is wide and steady, Nothing crowds the space. Nothing presses in. The sky rests high above, holding a calm midday light that spreads evenly across the landscape. And in the center of this open field stands a stone structure, not towering, not ornate, simply present. The stone surface carries the marks of time, fine textures, subtle variations in color, small lines where weather and sunlight have passed over it again and again. Nothing about it tries to impress. It simply stands. The sun warms its surface evenly. Light rests across the stone without flicker, without urgency. Dry air moves slowly through the open land. It carries the faint mineral scent of warmed earth and quiet stone. You begin walking toward it. Each step meets steady ground. The earth beneath your feet feels compact and reliable, firm in a way that does not shift. Somewhere in the distance, a low vibration settles into the air, slow, steady, a tone that feels grounded, like the quiet weight of the earth beneath your feet. You arrive beside the stone. Even before touching it, you can sense its weight. Its presence is clear in the way it holds its form. Nothing about it struggles to remain upright. It simply rests in its own structure. And as you stand there beside it, something inside your body begins to recognize the same quality. Breath slows, thoughts quiet. Your posture settles naturally, feet grounded, spine rising easily through the center of the body. Midday light rests across your shoulders. The warm, dry air touches your skin. There is no pressure in this space, no urgency, no need to prove anything, only structure, only presence. Real strength can look like this: quiet, steady, unmoved by noise or expectation. The stone remains where it is, balanced within the open field. And as you remain beside it, that same steadiness begins to appear inside you. Remain here for a few moments. Your breathing is steady now. The body has begun to remember what calm strength feels like. not the kind of strength that forces its way through exhaustion, a deeper strength, the kind that returns when the nervous system is allowed to settle. Feel that steadiness in your body. Your breath moves slowly and easily, the chest open, the abdomen calm, the body supported by the ground beneath you. Your system is no longer in constant effort. Energy begins returning to its natural rhythm. Burnout loosens its grip when the body recognizes support, and your body is recognizing that now. Strength begins rebuilding quietly, not through pressure, through restoration. Every slow breath restores balance. Every moment of stillness allows your energy to reorganize. Your mind grows clearer. Your body grows steadier. Your presence grows stronger. The part of you that has carried responsibility for too long can finally rest. And as it rests, something important happens. Your natural resilience returns. The strength that allows you to move through challenges. The strength that allows you to face difficult moments without collapsing into them. The strength that belongs to you. You do not lose that strength during burnout. It simply waits beneath the exhaustion. And now it is rising again. Your breathing anchors it. Your body stabilizes it. Your mind begins trusting it again. You can move through the trials that appear in life calmly, steadily, with clarity instead of pressure. You are stronger than the exhaustion you have carried, stronger than the stress you have been navigating. And that strength is not loud. It is steady. It is reliable. It lives quietly inside your body. Every breath settles it deeper. Every moment of stillness strengthens it. You are restoring your energy. You are rebuilding your clarity. You are reclaiming your strength. This strength is already part of you. Your body remembers it. Your mind is learning to trust it again. You are capable. You are resilient. You remain steady through challenge. Remain where you are for a few quiet moments. Your breathing is slow and even now. The body feels supported by the ground beneath it, and there is space around your thoughts. Notice how calm your system has become. The breath moves easily. The chest rises and falls without effort. The body holds itself in a natural, balanced posture. This is what strength feels like when it is no longer strained, not tight, not forced, simply steady. There may have been moments in your life where you believed strength meant pushing harder, holding more, carrying everything alone. But something deeper is becoming clear now. Real strength allows space. It allows the body to rest. It allows the mind to settle. And when the mind becomes quiet, something important happens. Thoughts that once felt heavy begin to reorganize. Old pressure loosens. Emotions that were carried for too long begin to soften. Memories lose the urgency they once held. Your awareness becomes wider than the stress that once filled it. You begin to recognize yourself again, the calm version of you, the steady version of you, the version of you that does not collapse under pressure because it knows how to return to stillness. Allowing this calm strength to settle into every layer of your being. And the more it settles, the more natural it becomes. Strength without effort. Calm without resistance. Presence without pressure. Just you, steady within yourself. The light begins to soften now. Midday warmth eases into a deeper gold, then slowly into the first quiet hints of evening. The stone remains as it is, solid, balanced, unchanged by the shifting sky. You don't need to move to be powerful. Nothing about your strength depends on motion. It lives in the way you occupy space, in the way your breath settles without rush, in the way your body rests without collapsing. Your stillness is its own strength, solid, grounded, complete. Earth steady, air dry and clean, structure unwavering. Let yourself rest in that truth now. There is nothing to brace against, nothing to prove. Rooted power remains even in sleep. Calm authority does not disappear when the eyes close. Strength without strain continues beneath the surface, stable as stone, steady as breath. As night settles around you, let the body grow heavier in the best way. Supported, placed, unshaken. You are strong in your stillness, and that strength remains whether you move or rest.